see, where's that book? Oliver Twist, Ancient Rome, no, Beowulf, no, oh, here it is. The Death of Conchobhar. Oh, hello there. Didn't see you there. I was just about to enjoy myself a nice little read. You want to enjoy it with me? The story is called The Death of Conchobar. It's a story of vanity, ego, and revenge. Enjoy it with me, shall you? The Ostermen were very drunk once in Einham Maca. Great disputes and contentions arose between them.
Bring me the brain of Mesgegra, so I can talk to the warriors who are contending.
You see, it was a custom in those days amongst the Ostermen to take out the brains of any warrior they had killed in single combat and mix them in lime so they would become hard balls. And when they used to be disputing or contending, these would be brought to them so they could have them in their hands.
See this, Concubar? Tell the warriors who are contending to a deed such as this in single battle, they're not worthy to contend with me.
That is true.
Yeah?
The brain was put on a shelf, then everyone went on their way to amuse themselves. Now Set, son of Madu, came on a tour of adventures in Ulster. This Set was the most troublesome monster in Ireland. He came across the green at Einham with the head of an Ulster warrior. Now there are 2 Ulster warriors playing with the brain of Mesgegra. Set saw them, snatched the brain, and carried it off. One day, Set came east and drove a spoil of cattle from Faros. The Ulstermen pursued and caught up with him. A battle was fought. Concubar himself came into the battle. Concubar tore through the battlefield, killing men after men after men. But soon Concubar became distracted by the women of Connaught.
You come over here, Swim, and look at your figure. But there was no figure on earth like that of Concubar's form and shape, in size and straightness, in eye and hair and whiteness, and wisdom and good manners and speech and habits and feats of arms and lineage.
Yes, there's not.
It was through the prompting of Set that the women of Connaught made this appeal to Concubar, so that Set could sneak up behind Concubar and hit him in the head with the brain ball of Mesgegra.
My lord! You've been hit by a brain ball! Ah!
Set ran away victorious, while Concubar's men carried him off. Concubar sat in his bed while his Dr. Figgin was brought to him.
My lord, there is a brain ball stuck in your head, and if we take it out, you will die immediately. But if not, I can sew it back in there and it will be a disfigurement to you.
We would rather have his disfigurement than his death.
Lord, you should take care that anger does not seize you. You cannot ride horses, have anything to do with women, run, eat food gluttonously. You get it.
He remained in that dangerous state for 7 years, and was not active and stayed in his seat only, until he heard that Christ was crucified by the Jews.
You! What great evil is being done today?
It is true, a great deed has been done there. Christ, the Son of the living God, was crucified by the Jews.
That is a great deed.
That man was born on the same night you were.
Concubar thought to himself for a moment.
Well now, 1,000 armed men shall fall at my hand in the process of rescuing Christ.
Concubar leaped for his spear, which he brandished so violently it broke in his fist. He unsheathed his sword and began his march to avenge Christ. Fury swept Concubar as he had finally reached his boiling point. Concubar cut through the forest with furious anger. Only one thing could quench his bloodthirst: the blood of those who had angered him.
Thus I will avenge Christ to kill all the Jews and all those who crucified them! If only I could get at them!
With that fury, Mesgegra's brain sprang out of his head, so that his own brains came out too, and he died of it. The end. Wow, what a fantastic journey that was. Well, I must be off now. Gotta get back to London in time for tea.
He likes the way you sing. Tonight I'll dream while I'm in bed, when silly thoughts go through my head about the bugs and alphabet.
My lord, you have a brain ball.
You need to stop right there.
Oh, really? Yeah. Well, who told me that?
When I wake tomorrow, I'll bet that you and I
Thus I will avenge Christ and all the Jews and all the something or other.
will walk together again.
Alright, go.
I can tell that we are gonna be friends.
Do you think I care?
Yes, I can tell that we are gonna be friends.